Hey CanHammer fans, welcome back. Your source for 40k from the Great White North. I'm here tonight with Jamie.
Hey!
And we are going to be playing this game between the Tau and Knights, using the new Knights goodness. Including the new FAQ today, which gives you basically, what, 6 command points? For having 3 full-size Knights in a super heavy detachment, which is cool. And also fixed the Forge World issue, so Knights players very happy today. So we're gonna play basically 4 Knights and 2 Assassins. That's it, right?
Yep.
4 Knights, 2 Vindicare Assassins against my Tau army, and we'll come back with the army lists. All right, here is my 2,000 points of Tau. Some of it is still in progress, and not all of it is WYSIWYG because it was made before the Codex. But we'll endeavor to clean that up as we go. We have a Cadre Fireblade, an Ethereal without a hoverboard, and a Farsight Marksman, which is this Pathfinder model. Don't have any other Pathfinders in my army, so there you go. Then we have 6 units of Fire Warriors, 1 Marker Light and the rest the Pulse thingy-majiggy, and 5 Shield Drones. Then that's 1 Tau Sept battalion. Then in the 2nd Tau Sept battalion, we have a Dark Strider. We have a Commander just with stock missile pod and burst cannon, and he will be the Warlord. He's going to have the Through Unity Devastation trait, and his relic will be the pure engram type chip thing that gives me my CP regen. Then I have 2 units of 3 stealth suits, all just with burst cannons. I have Long Strike with the ion cannon, not the railguns. None of these are railguns, they're all ion cannons, and 2 SMS. 2 more hammerheads with ion cannons and SMS. And then we have a Riptide with the heavy burst cannon, 2 SMS, advanced targeting, and target lock. And we have a Storm Surge with the pulse driver cannon, 2 burst cannons, his usual weapons, and he is rocking advanced targeting system and shield generator as his support systems. And that's it. Doesn't seem like a lot of models, but that's 2,000 points of Tau. Of course, I had no psychics, and I have 3 plus 5 plus 5, 13 CP to start the game with. All right, Jamie, what Knights are you bringing?
We'll start over here with the Warlord.
Okay, the Warlord is this red one.
Yeah, so he's got the Iron Bulkward Warlord trait.
Okay.
So his Ion Shield's +1, so it's a 4-up Ion Shield.
Nice.
And he has the Endless Fury relic, which is the 14-shot Avenger Gatling gun, and 6s or 2 hits.
Actually, the Knights weapon relics are actually pretty good. For most codexes, the weapon relics suck.
Oh yeah.
But the Knight ones are pretty good.
So that's him.
And he's got a gauntlet, so you can use the old squeezy.
Yeah, he's got a Thunderstrike gauntlet.
Did you have to dig that up from somewhere, or did you have it?
No, I already had it.
Nice.
I love the gauntlets, but just the -1 sucked all the time.
Yeah.
So that's him. And then we've got him over there.
Okay.
It's just an errant.
Okay.
He is WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Yes, they have the auto cannons on top.
Yep. Those are like plus to hit against fly, right?
Yep.
Okay, that'll come handy today. Okay.
And then we've got this one here, which is a Paladin. And he is going to be my 1 CP that I'm spending for the Exalted Court.
Okay.
So we're going to turn him into a character.
Okay.
We're going to give him a Warlord trait.
Okay.
And we're going to give him a relic.
Okay.
So his Warlord trait's going to be the one where you get the CP back. Basically, once per game, I can reroll 1 failed armor save, 1 reroll failed hit, blah, 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 blah. And his relic is the Thunder of Vildoris battle cannon.
Okay.
It's 3d6 shots and discard the lowest, and it's strength 9. Everything else is the same.
Nice. Okay.
And then the last one here is a Warden.
Okay.
And we're going to use the heirlooms of the household. So same thing, 1 CP. We're just going to change him to a character. He's not actually a Warlord, so no Warlord trait. And I'm giving him the Paragon Gauntlet.
Okay, that's like a buffed up Thunderstrike.
Yeah, it's a no minus to hit Thunderstrike Gauntlet that does 8 flat damage instead of 6.
Nice.
And then 2 Assassins.
2 Vindicators. Yeah. No Castellans today because I haven't had time to get them painted up right. I just picked up mine today, so but certainly a scary army. Okay, so we'll come back with the mission. Alright, tonight we're just playing a mission from the rulebook. We're playing Spoils of War, which is a Maelstrom mission. This is 6 objectives, which we've placed here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Where's 4? Oh, 4 is over there. Yeah. So this is 3 objectives a turn. You can steal your opponent's secure objective X objectives, and you can't dump those ones. And if you have more than your opponent at the end of the game, you get an extra victory point. First Blood, Slay the Warlord, Line Breaker. The appointment was rolled up, and it is table quarters. Jamie's over there. I'm over here. He obviously finished deploying first with his knights spread out here. 1 Vindicator there and 1 Vindicator there. And I've castled in the corner like Tau does. I've got all my Fire Wars in a little blob here, and I have a Firesight Marksman up here. My character's out of line of sight there. My commander's back here with 2 drones. I've got my Riptide there with the shield drones in front. Storm Surge. I've tried to hide Long Strike as best I can, and the Hammerheads. I've got a stealth team over there, and I've got a stealth team over here. Okay, we're gonna roll up first turn. Jamie gets the +1. Here we go. Oh, it's tied.
No, I lose the +1, eh? I lose the +1 now?
No.
No?
Still have +1. 1, you win.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to go first?
Do you want to seize?
Can I do much I seize? I guess I might be able to do some damage to that. Alright, I'll try and seize. Here we go. Fishman. Oh!
There you go.
Alright, so it's going to be Tau turn 1. Good game, Jamie?
It's over already?
Huh?
You said good game? It's over?
No, I always wish my opponents a good game before we start.
Oh, okay.
And, okay, we'll come back Tau turn 1. Okay, so my movement phase, I didn't move my stealth suits, so I drew the Greater Good, which I have to take an objective away from Jamie, which I won't be able to do. Secure Objective 1, which he has, so he's going to be able to take that from me. And Defend Objective 4, which is over there, so I'm not going to be able to take that. So, not a good initial draw. So, I just shifted my Hammerheads around. I know it's going to make me shoot a little bit less, but, you know, whatever. And Storm Surge hasn't moved. The Riptide moved within range there. He used the stratagem to branched Nova Charged for 3-up Involt and the Heavy Burst and took a Mortal as a result. The commander's over there, and none of these duders moved. And
duders.
That's about it. So we're going to do a turn summary bat rep because nobody wants to watch me not knowing and looking up every single rule. So we'll come back at the end of Tau turn 1. Alright, so end of Tau turn 1. I took this knight down to 2 wounds. I spammed the whole crapload of command points to give it +1 wound, reroll wounds. My Riptide did a lot of that. Seeker missiles fired from the Storm Surge, everything fired at it. It's down to 2 wounds. And I did 3 wounds to the Warlord at the back from the Hammerhead. All 3 Hammerheads did 3 wounds. So not that impressive. Actually, the Fire Warriors end up doing a bunch of wounds because I'm wounding him on 4s with my pulse rifles with that +1 to wound, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so I didn't achieve any of my objectives. I can dump the Greater Good, but I can't dump. Well, I can dump Defend, but I can't dump Secure Objective 1. And James going, as long as he's standing on it, he's going to take that from me. So 0 points for Town turn 1. On to Knights turn 1. All right, Knights turn 1. What did you pull, Jamie? You pulled Hold the Line.
Hold the Line.
Defend 5, which is there.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Assail the Foe.
So make a charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so this knight moved over there just to stand on 1. This knight moved and advanced, and he's right there. That knight just shifted over. He needs to stay in the zone for that objective, and the Warlord moved over there, and the Assassins obviously didn't move. Okay, we'll come back at the end of the turn. Alright, end of night turn 1. A whole bunch of these guys died from random shooting, but mostly from this Hammerhead exploding. So what took 12 wounds off of it?
The
2 missiles.
Storm Spirit.
Yeah, missile. Jamie rolled 2 6s, took 12 wounds off it, then something else killed it. It exploded. I rolled a 6, re-rolled it into a 6, and it did literally 2 mortals to everything around it. So it took out a whole bunch of guys, and then it took off 1 wound off of these 2 Hammerheads here. And that's about it. A whole bunch of shooting, did like a couple of wounds to the Riptide, and that's about it. This knight managed to re-roll 3d6 into a 5-inch charge and ended up killing these stealth suits And that's about it. So at the end of the turn, you steal my 1. Let's just take the card for now. And what did you score? You scored hold the line, and that was it, right?
And assail the foe, make a charge.
And assail the foe. Okay, and you can, what's the one that you can make? You can dump that because it's not a secure,
yeah,
right?
I'm going to get rid of
defend. That's not a secure. Okay, so cool. So that's like 2 or 3 to 1, 3 to 0.
3.
At the end of turn 1, we'll go on to turn 2 for Tau. Okay, so Tau turn 2. Sorry I didn't come back after the movement phase, but there's not much movement for a Tau army. I pulled this ridiculous priority orders received card, which they should just abolish because it totally doesn't make sense. My warlord was supposed to somehow score 1 victory point if 1 or more enemy units were slain by a unit from my army, which doesn't make sense. Anyway, whatever, I can dump that. And I got Kingslayer and Domination, both of which I will not be able to get. In my turn, I literally did a couple of wounds to that guy. I did 1 wound to this guy who's got 1 left, and I did like 6 wounds to that guy, and that was my whole turn. Guys kind of just moved around a little bit, and that's it. So we'll go on to Tau, still not on the board. We'll go on to turn 2 for Knights.
Where is he?
No. Okay, Knights turn 2. Jamie pulled Secure and Defend Objective 4, which is being now held by the collections who came down. All the Knights kind of moved around. This Hammerhead's dead, did not explode. A couple of wounds on the Riptide, almost all the drones gone. And maybe like 1 Fire Warrior dead, and that's about it. So we'll go on. So we scored Secure Objective 4. The priority orders 1 was 5, so I'm going to steal that. So at least I'm going to get 1 point. And so we'll go on to, I guess that's turn 3 now for Tau coming up. Turn 3, I pulled, I had Domination and Kingslayer still, and I pulled Defend Objective 3, which is there. It's literally all the worst cards. So I didn't really move much, and I did Warlord's down to 5, but I couldn't kill it. Literally I did nothing with the Storm Surge, right? Like did no damage with the Storm Surge. And then this guy I didn't end up killing, and this guy did another 3 wounds, and that is it. That's my whole turn. I stole Jamie's 5, and I dropped Domination. So I got it on the board at least into bottom of turn 3 for Knights.
Completely.
Oh, completely. Okay, yeah. Okay, Knights turn 3, so he has behind enemy lines. And what else did you have, Jamie?
Yield no ground is
Yield no ground, which is, yeah,
not there, so roll that.
Which you're going to get, so you're going to get D3 for that. 3. Alright, so that's 4. That's 3 points. And then your other one was
Defend Objective 6.
Defend 6, which your Warlord's on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a good turn for the Knights. Moved in, this guy got into combat, killed some Fire Warriors here, so he's stuck in combat now. And did actually very little else. You did, you got long strike down to 1. 1 wound left, and a whole bunch of shots went into the Riptide but didn't do anything. And that's it. So we're going to go on to turn 4. The noose is closing on the Tau. No CP left, so we'll see what else we can do in turn 4. For Tau, I pulled, again, so I had Kingslayer. Defend Objective 3, I still have, because I couldn't drop it, and Defend Objective 1, which is there. So another round of useless cards.
And I got mine, Defend 6.
Yeah. So basically, shot everything into this Knight, and he's on how many left?
He's taken 15.
Okay, so he's not close to dead yet.
Mid-tier.
Yeah, I pulled these guys back, put everything in there, and that's about it. And then didn't do much else. Everything's kind of gimp now, so it's winding down. Okay, so I'm going to drop Defend Objective 3, I guess. And that's about it. So we're going to turn 4 for Knights. Alright, end of round 4. Knights turn 4. This guy actually only killed 2 Fire Warriors in combat. Riptide down to 1. The Storm Surge took a whole crap load of thermal cannon, exploded, killed the commander for 5 mortal wounds, took the Riptide down a few mortal wounds, and took out all the drones, and so that was exciting. And yeah, so actually the hardest thing to kill in this game has been the Fire Warriors. And the Riptide's down to 1. Okay, Jamie scored the Area Denial. You scored Big Game Hunter.
So I got 3 for
3 on Big Game Hunter.
No, that was for Area Denial. Big Game Hunter, I got 1.
Yeah, what was your other one?
The other one's Secure Objective 2.
Secure 2, oh yeah, and your
Assassins.
Your Assassins on it, yeah. So, Knights are way ahead. Let's just play it out. Turn 5. Here we go, coming up. All right, so end of the game, I got tabled, and yeah, so fun game.
Imperial Knights OP.
So no, actually, I thought you did less damage than I thought you would. I mean, you tabled me in turn 5. I also did a lot less damage than I thought I would. Mm-hmm. So I was unimpressed with both of our armies tonight, to be honest.
I was very impressed with mine.
Really, I thought one of us was going to be tabled by 2 or 3 turns.
No. Because none of them are the big shooty ones. None of them are even Crusaders. It's just one gun on the side. That's about it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. It took me 4 turns to kill that one knight, and I just didn't have enough once I used all my CPs.
But that wasn't for a lack of not trying, because you did not try to kill him one turn.
Well, I didn't commit everything.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but yeah, and then I couldn't kill the Warlord. He's got 2 left, and then these guys are all kind of mid-tier. So I got there, but the Storm Surge was very underwhelming. For 450 points, I think we take a Riptide and something else instead.
Or you could take 2 more Hammerheads.
Or 2 more Hammerheads. I don't know, the Hammerheads are pretty underwhelming too, but maybe it's just that I rolled badly. Like I rolled on all the shots, these 6 shots, I rolled like 1, 2.
Looks pretty terrain heavy though too, considering you need line of sight.
Yeah, but they always have something to shoot at.
Yeah.
They just did fuck off. Yeah, but everybody's running them, like triple Hammerhead, 4 Hammerheads is like the thing right now, so I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Fire Warriors actually did very well. They did a bit of damage. Wounding on 4s with that stratagem on a knight with the little pulse carbines, that's pretty decent.
Is it? Can't you shoot them 3 times too?
Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that.
Okay.
The 3 shots. But you were only in rapid fire range like the last turn, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would have made a difference. It might have helped me take that guy down earlier, maybe.
Do you want me to tally it up?
Yeah, go for it. Find out how many points you scored. But you kept rolling 3s and 3s and 3s. I got 1 point. The only point I scored was the 5 that I stole off Jamie. I didn't score any of my own cards. Literally picked nothing I could score the whole game. Yeah, the
17.
17. Okay, so 70-1 for Knights. So a resounding victory. That relic Gatling is pretty sweet.
I don't know. I kind of like the battle cannon better.
With the 3d6, pick the two highest. Yeah, does that mean you're more likely to get like 9 or 10 hits?
And it's strength 9, not 8, which is a huge boost.
Was that a buff that it got?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it gave it 1 more strength and then more increased shots.
That means you're wounding super heavies, which are usually tough to save on 3s. That's pretty nice. Do you have any like +1 wound or anything, stratagems or anything like that? So that's pretty good. Wounding super heavies on 3s. It's pretty good.
But the thing is that cannon's specific to Tyrell or whatever, Tyrant.
Oh, okay.
So nobody else can take it.
So he's the guy who's in the separate detachment.
No. My whole household is the Tyrant or whatever.
I like that one that lets you advance in 3d6 thing because that makes Knights frighteningly fast.
That's the household.
Yeah, it makes them really fast. Much faster than most people.
Well, another guy I know, he runs his Warlord. He gives it the other one that gives it +2 to its advance and charge rolls.
Yeah.
So then you do your advance. You get the 2d6 to advance. Plus you add 2 to it. Then you do the full tilt.
Yeah.
And you give it to the Forge Roll Knights. They have flank speed, so they're 14-inch base movement.
Yeah, those things are
crazy.
And
they roll 2d6 when advancing. Pick the highest. So now they roll 3d6 if they have the household.
Yeah.
So you can do a turn 1 charge with using full tilt stratagem.
Well, you could certainly slot your Acheron into this list.
And I'm happy now too that they got the fix, so I can now do it.
Yeah. Are you gonna make a big dude?
I got 2 of them.
You got 2 of them?
Yeah. And the
little dudes.
Helverines. They're really good too.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be like you take 1 or 2 big dudes, a couple of small dudes to run around. Those autocannons, because
when you say big dudes,
like 2d3 shots each side, right? That's pretty good.
When you say big dudes, you mean one?
No, like the really big.
I don't think you're gonna see 2. They're just so expensive.
Because that's what, like 1,300 points, 1,200 points.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, but then if you're just running small dudes, then you got space.
And then we gotta have the debate: which one's better, harpoon launcher, conflagration cannon, or
I think you take one of each for variety.
Volcano cannon and heavy plasma.
One of each for variety, man.
That's why I did it.
And it's 2 separate boxes, right?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So they're no magnetizing. So
that's freaking annoying.
Which is good because then I don't have to.
Well, you could magnetize, but you have to buy 2 boxes to make 1 knight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you might as well just buy 2 knights.
Yeah. That's annoying. They did that on purpose, obviously. But because yeah, didn't these all used to be separate boxes?
Yeah, so the first original Knight box didn't have any turrets, and it was just chainsword. It was either battle cannon and a thermal cannon. That was it.
Yeah.
And then the Warden came out.
Yeah, the Warden came out. Yeah, yeah. All right, pretty sweet. Well, thanks for the game, Jamie. And thanks everybody for watching. By the way, I forgot to mention that this terrain here, this beautiful not Necron Xenos, looks like Necron terrain, is made by Adam at Greenleaf Terrain. And it's beautiful, and this is only about half the pieces that I got with this set, which is crazy, but very functional, awesome looking terrain. So hit them up if you want some really nice terrain. Adam at Greenleaf Terrain. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Feel free to like the video, subscribe down below, and if you feel like supporting our channel, please consider supporting us on Patreon. And from my basement, we'll see you next time.